A series of paradoxical dualities seem to be an ever-present theme in Barthes' exploration as a mythologist. That is to say, he is insistent on taking the trivia quotidien, trivia of everyday life, and injecting it with meaning and significance. Once understood in this way, these dualities can be physically seen in the aesthetics of the tower, and it is possible to understand how the Eiffel Tower attains the meaning it has.
The first duality to highlight is that of inside versus outside. There is a paradoxical duality of inside and outside aspects of the tower in both functional and aesthetic terms. On the one hand, the Eiffel Tower is both a useless monument and a place that creates its own use. Aesthetically, however, the structure can both create a place of enclosure and be a constantly open space. When one experiences the tower, one is constantly oscillating between different levels of inhabiting the ambiguous structure. We are literally weaving ourselves in and out of the parts, thus becoming a part of the structure. This duality, which Barthes extracts, is one of the aspects of the tower which gives it its mythological character. This is one example of the way Barthes explores the world in his work Mythologies.
From afar, the shape of the tower is a perfect form that speaks of modernity, intelligence, and human ambition. It evokes ideas of an otherworldly existence, a purity of form reaching for the heavens. However, this perfect form is created by the extremely complex unity of, and I quote, countless segments interlinked, crossed, divergent, an operation of reducing an appearance, the straight line, to its contrary reality, a lacework of broken substances, end quote. This pulls us back into the earthly world in which we are reminded that it is merely an illusion as we observe its complex engineered structure.
We are able to live vicariously through the tower as we take on the tower's perspective while looking out from within it. This power to be able to look at the tower and look out from it seems to give us a wider understanding of our environment as we are able to relate the structure to its surrounding and, at the same time, understand how we fit into the surrounding. This both creates and feeds on the evolution of the tower as a symbol of Paris because the inhabitant is able to understand and re-identify themselves in relation to everything the tower symbolizes: intellect, modernity, dreams, etc.
Barthes presents an argument of whether the tower is or is not truly a useless monument. However, because the monument creates a dream, it inherently has a function, a dream maker, if you will. Interestingly, the way the tower facilitates this dreamlike quality is by literally exposing itself as being useless. Eiffel saw his tower as a serious functional instrument. However, it appears that men have reassigned it a more abstract significance, an icon void of function.
Un après-midi là,
One of the astonishing and successful functions of the tower is its ability to provide a panoramic view of the urban fabric. The panorama brings out the intellect in everyone, as we automatically feel the urge to analyze the city in a new level. We naturally want to understand the city, how certain points are connected to each other. We interpret the city on a new scale, where we have the capability to be omniscient. We inevitably wonder how the city evolved, perhaps as we notice patterns on the landscape and observe juxtapositions of layers of histories, such as architectural styles. At the time the Eiffel Tower was built, this new perspective provided by the tower was accessible to the common people for the first time, allowing them to practice their inherent intellectual curiosity on their own initiative.
tout s'est effondré. On n'a pas bien compris, tout a continué. Tandis qu'entre nous s'en allait l'équilibre. Plus jamais tranquille, nous tombions du fil. Dans la rue du Jourdain. En fait, tout n'allait pas si bien. Assis à la terrasse du café d'en face, on voyait notre appartement.
The Eiffel Tower is a symbol of Paris. This is evident in culture, movies, gift shops, fashion, etc. The reason the tower became such a strong symbol of Paris is because of the mythological aspects we have pointed out. For example, Paris as a center of modernity is reflected in the dualities such as whole versus parts, in which we are reminded of man's ability to achieve an ambition using rational technology. Paris as a magical city is reflected in the function versus dream duality. Paris as a center of intellect is reflected by the possibilities offered by the panoramic view. All of these signs together in one make the Eiffel Tower the ultimate symbol of Paris.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat. Des nuits d'amour à plus finir, un grand bonheur qui prend sa place, des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux, heureux, à en mourir. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, c'est quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi, moi pour toi dans la vie. Tu me l'as dit, m'as juré pour la vie. Dès que je t'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui